What's going on, my fellow gaming warriors? Tis the one. And I'm still nasally a little. I sound a little better, right? I feel like I sound a little better. But anyway, Call of Duty has an identity crisis. I'm just gonna say it straight up, and I feel like no one has been. I mean, it's been mentioned before. I've heard it being, complained about before, or it hasn't really been brought to the forefront. You know what I mean? And so what I mean by identity crisis. Look at this. What Tom Henderson says, and you'll get a good idea of what I mean by this. The identity crisis that Modern Warfare, Roman numeral 2-year skip, and Warzone 2 has. Just Call of Duty in general these days. So Tom Henderson says, Modern Warfare 2 is getting a Rocket League game mode and map called COD Ball. So cringe. What are we really doing here? What is Call of Duty trying to be? What does Activision want Call of Duty to be? What does Infinity Ward, Infinity Turd want Call of Duty to be? What do they want Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip to be? They don't even know. They have an identity crisis. Do they want it to be Rocket League with this new game mode and map? Do they want it to be Fortnite with all these cringe operator skins and just Battle Royale in general? They hopped on that trend. And we can go all the way back to, Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, trying to copy games like Halo and Destiny and all these games. And just all these games that were really popular at the time that, Call of Duty, I guess, was trying to lure all these players who were on these other games, lure them over to Call of Duty. And as a result, did it bring more people on? I mean, now there's a bigger player base now, but the game quality has suffered as a result of it.
Yeah, but Modern Warfare 2's got record sales. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Record sales.
And I don't know if you guys noticed something, but in the last video, I didn't have a sensational gameplay. And so I apologize for that. But I was just kind of trying out to play the game normally. And of course, top of the leaderboard, playing with a bunch of Lennies, a bunch of, as the COD father says, Helen Keller. Everyone on my team, was like freaking Helen Keller. And everyone on the other team is like Scumpy and Nadeshot from the Black Ops 2 days. And so it's not fun. And am I still doing well? Sure. But am I enjoying it? No. Because I legitimately have to listen to the footsteps. I don't like to play Call of Duty with headphones in. I honestly haven't used a pair of headphones in maybe 2 years, if I'm being honest, a year or two. Because I just don't care when I play Call of Duty. I play it to play freaking casually.
Yeah, but I play casually too. I just crank my headset volume up, cause then I can play like a sentinel, and then I can hear it. I can hear the really good sound design, and Infinity Ward did a really good job with this game with the sound design in the game, with the game looks. It's so sexy, the best Call of Duty in Black Ops 2. It's better than the original MW2.
But check this out too. Oh my, you gotta see this. From Exclusive Ace, I went on Twitter for literally a second just to see. I'm seeing all the RIP Twitter. Twitter's going, and Twitter's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. This is just a big storyline or whatever it seems like. But I don't care. Twitter could go, and I would not lose a second of sleep. I don't care. The only thing I use this thing for is to get news, and this is a good example of it. So I look at Exclusive Ace. First Warzone 2 impressions. I am just so burnt out in Battle Royales that I don't feel I can even give a fair impression. I don't like it. But I honestly don't know if there's anything they could have done to get me really into a BR again. It's simply not for me anymore. So, Exclusive H, he's one of the more honest. He's very honest, I feel like. Now, he's more of a nerd, got these dorky videos when it comes to the analytics of the game and all these technical things, and it's just like,
oh, look at this, look at all the stats,
I honestly don't even, frequently watch his videos. I really don't. I just respect him. I respect his opinion. I respect what he does, because in order to find out how to even unlock a weapon, you have to watch an Exclusive Ace video. So, it's ridiculous that you have to do that. Figure out a frickin' math equation. Like EMC squared equals to, I don't know, what is that formula even? I get exactly, what is that? What does that even mean? EMC squared equals 2, what is that? I don't know. That's what I feel like trying to figure out how to unlock weapons in this game. What the hell do I have to do? And I shouldn't have to watch an Exclusive Ace video to try to figure that out. And so, and someone responded to his tweet, one of the Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2-year skip fanboys, the Infinity Turd apologist over here. And he's like, how do you have a following? Literally every tweet I see from you is nothing but complaining. And this guy is literally losing his mind. His whole day is ruined because he saw Exclusive Ace giving his honest opinion and some constructive criticism, being honest. Okay? He didn't even say anything bad. He's just being honest. Warzone 2 is just not good. And he's already burnt out on Battle Royales. So he's being honest, he's not going to stay on it. It's not for him. And this guy gets so butthurt. How do you have a following? How do you have a following? What are you talking about? You don't even know this guy? How do you have a following? You have no idea. This guy, Exclusive Ace, he has done wonders for the Call of Duty community when it comes to the multiplayer. Every tweet I see from him was nothing but complaining. See, this is what people do nowadays. This just goes for everything. I don't mean to get, political or anything. But this is what people do these days. Whenever you have an idea or an opinion that opposes their own, all of a sudden it's complaining. And now, I'm offended. You're just complaining. No, he's just being honest. He's being honest, and he's stating the facts of the situation. And then, of course, Exclusive Ace, being a legend he is, he responds back. He's like, how is this a complaint? This is literally just me sharing my honest impressions. Would you prefer if I lied and pretended everything was sunshine and rainbows all the time? Exactly. Because he's not a shill. He basically said, flat out, without actually saying it, I'm not a shill. I'm not going to tell you this is great. I'm not going to name all these names like Face Swag and Korean Savage. Oh, wait, I just did and named a couple there. But I have nothing against those guys. Whatever. It's whatever. If you like them, you like them. But I don't care for their content. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't know them personally as human beings. I don't think they're bad human beings as far as I know. But I don't know. It's Exclusive Ace. He is not a Call of Duty shill, and he said flat out here, he's not gonna lie to you, and he hasn't. He's not lying when he's saying this. He's not being negative for the sake of being negative. He didn't even really this wasn't even really a toxic. It didn't come across as complaining to me, even a rant. He literally just said, I'm burnt out on Warzone. Warzone 2 is not that good. Burnt out on Battle Royales. This game is not good. And this guy's getting all butthurt about it. Roman numeral, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 skip fanboys, and the Infinity Turd apologists are getting butthurt over this comment. This guy, I don't know who he is. Just some random guy commenting. Why are you following him then? Maybe he, I don't know. Because, yeah, you would have to be following him to see him on his feed, right? Unless someone, I don't know how it works, whatever. But, you get the point. It's if you don't like it, don't respond. Why are you following this guy? And again, this all connects back to this identity crisis. Because you have all these people who have the wrong idea of what a Call of Duty should look like, and should play like. Because, it could look sick sound designs. I don't care about sound designs. I don't care. I'll say it 100 times. I don't care if they used they used actual legit gun sounds from the actual weapons in real life and they recorded it. Listen to the sound designs. It's so sick. Look at the way the game looks. I don't care. I don't care. Why the hell would I care about stuff like that? That doesn't actually have anything to do with the actual gameplay. That is just maddening. These people, man, they don't get it. They're stupid. And if you're one of those people, if you're having fun, great. Honestly, great. I'm happy for you. But stop acting like that actually affects the way the game plays. If you like the game, the way the game looks and sounds cool, I feel like that's kind of weird. But if you want to look at how a real Call of Duty plays, then you're going to have to go all the way back 10 years ago to Black Ops 2 and all the Call of Duties that came before that, okay? Because everything after that, you can say, oh, this game was good, but it was nowhere near the level of the old games when we're talking Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, I'm going, backwards order here. Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, 2011, Black Ops 1, 2010, MW2, the real MW2, not this fake one, not this fraud ripoff. They tried to rip off the title of the real one because, they're bringing all these old, because this is a real thing. There's a lot of people out there who actually think that this is just a remake of Modern Warfare 2. I remember I was throwing back some beers one night with one of my buddies, and we were talking, and I don't know how this came up, but Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 came into the conversation somehow. I never brought it up. I don't want to talk about this game with anyone. I really don't. Other than this is my way of venting. Okay? This is my way of venting about my frustrations with this game. And I do it through here. I don't want to talk about it in real life, I guess you could say. I don't, because it's just miserable. This game is just not enjoyable, and I don't want to be reminded of the pain. Okay? I don't want to be reminded of the pain that this game has caused me in the very little time that I freaking played it. I don't want to be reminded of it. But anyway, it came across this conversation while we're throwing back beers one night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna buy the game. Why would anyone buy it? It's a remake." And I'm like, "Really?" I was surprised that he didn't realize that this is an all-new game. They're just recycling the title for that reason, to ring a bell for people, because that's just the way they're marketing this game. Because they can't get like, no creativity, just like all these maps. They're copying real-life places without using the people's permissions. And they're getting the maps taken out because they have no originality, no creativity. With 3,000 people, more people than ever, which they fall on our faces, Infinity Turn. But anyway, we're just gonna sweep that under the rug real quick. But yeah, no, I mean, it just goes to show that they recognize the title, Modern Warfare 2. They recognize the title. And that's the way that, these slime balls, these freaking dung lickers, this is the way Activision and Infinity Turd, I mean, even Treyarch did it kind of with Black Ops. They're recycling that name too with Black Ops Cold War. At least they added something new to the name, Like, at least it was Black Ops Cold War. Now, they didn't just say Black Ops 5, just to continue it. I mean, it is still a reboot, but it's the same concept, right? But that's the way they're marketing it, because it's going to ring that bell with people. Oh yeah, I remember that Call of Duty. But there's going to be a lot of people who think it's a remake. So either they're going to buy it because they're going to want to experience that again and then realize it's a new game and then like it because the game's designed for those campy idiot players who have no thumbs, who it's literally camping heaven, camper heaven in this game. Or they just simply won't buy it. But, record sales, I guess it shows that more people than not are coming back. So, I mean, I guess it's a slimy tactic, but it's working. And, again, no morals involved in this, but yeah. Look, you got freaking Rocket League, Fortnite, Destiny, Halo, all mixed into one nowadays. By the way, they're also going to add in that the FIFA operator skins. Are those in the game? I think they're in the game now. Or maybe not yet. I don't freaking know. I don't know. I don't care. It's painful for me to even talk about it because it's just so freaking cringe. But they're going to add in that old uplink game mode where it's kind of like basically the soccer game mode. So again, it's just the FIFA soccer thing. So they're implementing all these things from other games into this one, and they're trying to bring people over from those communities who are fans of those games and bring them over to Call of Duty so that they'll stay on Call of Duty. It's making the game suffer really bad because it's hurting the quality of the game. They're putting all this focus into useless game modes that just aren't fun and horrible maps. Horrible maps. I guarantee this COD, what is it, COD ball? COD ball. That it's gonna be a bad map. I hope you guys know that. I'm sure many of you do. Again, the game has a crisis. It has an identity crisis. It doesn't know if it's a casual shooter or an esports competition tournament, $20,000 tournament, $100,000 tournament, like they do in freaking Warzone, and all the even multiplayer, whatever. But man, there's no way to have fun. So this is the way I'm gonna play. I don't care what the stats are. I don't care how I do. I'm literally gonna play 2 games and then hop off. And I'm not even paying attention most of the game because I'm watching, whatever, or doing multitasking on something else, working on video ideas, whatever. Ugh, man, it truly is exhausting. It really is. It's exhausting trying to explain this to people. Some people just don't get it. They literally don't get it. And you listening right now, some of you maybe don't. You're not understanding what I'm saying. And you're like, yeah, you're just hating. You're just hating the game because you suck at it. It's like, no, you're an idiot. You're a Lenny. But, whatever. If you like the game, you know what? Thanks for stopping by anyway. Thanks for giving your honest opinion. At least you're being honest. At least you're being honest. But you actually have to acknowledge that this game is in a horrible state. Because if you don't realize that, then you're lying to yourself. And you're being lied to by all these other Call of Duty shows. Whatever content creators you're watching that are lying to you. Acting like everything's sunshine and rainbows, as Exclusive Ace put it. But yeah, I gotta end it here. I could go on for literally forever on this, on this dung show. That dung show, man. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely hit that subscribe button. I'd very much appreciate that. And comment what you guys think of this. What do you think about this whole identity crisis with Call of Duty? Like, do you see what I'm seeing here? And also hit that like button, as I'd very much appreciate that as well. And you don't have to, but if you did enjoy, hit that like button. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.
I'm a sentinel.
'Tis been one.